Good evening and thank you for joining me. The new Chief Justice RONNY Govinden has said that his focus is to ensure that the rule of law and justice prevails. Chief Justice Govinden took the oath of allegiance and the oath of judiciary this morning at State House in the presence of President WAVEL RAMKALAWAN and the First Lady. Also present were Vice President Ahmed Afif, Speaker of the National Assembly Roger Mancienne, President of the Court of Appeal, leaders in the National Assembly, members of the judiciary and immediate family members of the Chief Justice. Chief Justice Govinden said that members of the judiciary who impart justice should be seen to be impartial.
We also need to acknowledge as judges, justices of appeal, that we are the only arm of the state that does not stand the wrath of the populace every 5 years. The legislature, the executive, every 5 years they come before the citizens of Seychelles. And depending on their work, they are given mandates. Us, we are appointed and we are in office up to the age of pension, if not more. So we are secure in our position. That is why we should be doubly ensuring that we are without blemish in terms of our accountability. We should be able to face the person that we judge, look him in the eye and say, I'm judging you because I'm a law-abiding citizen and therefore have the moral right to do so. If your credibility is not there, if your integrity is not there, then in his eyes, even though you are judging him, your judgment doesn't sink in.
President RAMKALAWAN has asked the new Chief Justice to be transparent when discharging the work of the judiciary and to do his utmost to remove the perception of corruption within the system.
Whenever there are corruption cases before you, please, you will be rendering the country the greatest service if you can help us fight corruption, because I believe there is too much corruption still going on, and unless corruption is appropriately punished, people will feel that it's a norm, it's okay, we can be corrupt and then we can get away with it. But as head of state, I will not tolerate corruption, and therefore, once again, I will state, I believe it's your responsibility as the judiciary to help us fight this scourge which has been affecting our country for too long.
Commonwealth Secretary General Patricia Scotland sent a message of appreciation and thanks to former President Danifo for his exemplary leadership over the past 4 years. In her message, Ms. Scotland thanked former President Faure for his support in advancing the work, values and principles of the Commonwealth throughout his tenure. She said Mr. Faure's dedicated service to the nation and generosity are classic features of governance that embodies the core values of the Commonwealth. Ms. Scotland added that throughout Mr. Faure's tenure, Seychelles has remained an active and exemplary member of the Commonwealth, and that Seychelles has been a reliable partner in the collective effort to promote sustainable development and democracy within the Commonwealth family. Members of the public can voice out their opinions on 2 national projects. These are the proposed dam at Grand-Anse Marais and quarry at Montagne Posée. The Environment Impact Assessment EIA report written by the consultants working on the 2 projects was under public inspection for 2 weeks, and now people can send their points of concern to the Department of Environment. The Director of Assessment and Permit Section, MYRON, says that depending on information they receive from the public, the ministry will then decide if to approve the projects or not.
We will be receiving comment from the general public. We will discuss internally and send it back to the consultant and developer to amend or fix any possible issues that may have been arises during the public inspection. And then the way forward, the ministry will further discuss the EIA report to the fullest, and then we will decide if we will give our authorization for the project or if we will have a refusal on that. And we may also have some mitigating measures that we may ask the developer or consultant to address before any further decisions is being taken. As you may know, positive impact may contribute, for example, for new employment and also new facilities within the area of the proposed project. And also, definitely, there might be negative impact. And this is why we need to have the assessment done prior to any further decision on the project.
The Truth, Reconciliation and National Unity Commission has resumed its public hearing sessions today. The Commission stopped its hearings on July the 31st as it did not want the hearings to influence the elections campaign. The Commission will hear 14 cases within the next 2 weeks, and prior to starting the public hearing this afternoon, the Commission's chairperson, Gabriel McIntyre, made an announcement with regards to the hearing procedure of the Commission.
The Commission is a complaint-driven process and is mandated to receive complaints of allegations of human rights violations related to the coup d'etat of 1977. In that regard, provided the Commission is satisfied that the complaint is sufficiently linked to the coup d'etat of 1977, it will consider that complaint admissible, regardless of the temporal time frame. The Commission is to investigate those complaints, determine the truth of allegations made, and create an objective public record of those violations.
Budget cuts and lack of manpower are some of the challenges that the Enterprise Seychelles Agency is facing. The Minister for Investment, Entrepreneurship and Industry, Devika Vidot, was briefed on these issues during a familiarization visit at the agency this morning. During the visit at the Camion Hall building in Victoria, Minister Vidot met ESA's CEO and staff. ESA's mission is to promote and support the expansion and growth of the micro, small and medium enterprises. The Public Transport Corporation, SPTC, is currently working on its strategic plan for the next 5 years, which entails its financial challenges and its way forward to provide a better service to the public. The Transport Minister, Anthony Derjac, visited the SPTC headquarters this morning, where he met with the management team to discuss about the upcoming strategic plan and how the government can continue to provide support to SPTC. We've come to the end of this news summary. Thank you for watching. Good evening.